But you can look back at the Patty cards, the Patty the Pimlet cards. You can see, did I say Patty the Pimlet again? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Joe's Card Stash. I have a fun little video for you today. I'm going to go over a few new channels that I've found that I want you guys to check out, some UFC card channels. And then after that, I'm going to talk about Panini Instant Rookies. Panini makes these instant cards, and you can get rookies of fighters that aren't even out in, you know, the main card sets yet, like Select and Prizm and stuff like that. And I want to look into those and see if there's value in there, and, you know, buying them and getting them graded and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about that, and then at the very end, we're going to open a couple more packs of Prizm. This is from that same box where I opened last time and didn't get any autos, so there's a good chance there might be one auto in here, two autos, who knows. Still looking for that Khamzat, that Islam auto. So please stick around. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. If you like this stuff, hit the subscribe button. Also like, comment, you know, share it on Discord, share it on Instagram, share it on Facebook. Really helps the channel out. And, you know, like I said, comment on anything you see. If I say something that you think you want to talk about, just comment. I'll try to respond as quick as I can. I try to do that for everybody. So here we go. Let's talk some UFC cards. Let's go. Chapter 1. New UFC card channels to follow. Like I did a couple of videos ago, I want to talk about some new channels that I found that I really enjoy watching. As I said before, you know, this space that we're in, there's just not a lot of people doing it. And when I see new people doing it that I think, you know, I enjoy watching, so hopefully you guys will enjoy watching. I want to try to get my subscribers over to their channels because, you know, it's hard to do this. It's a lot of work, and I want, you know, you guys, I think I enjoy watching it, so you should too. So I got a couple new ones that I thought would be fun to check out. Oh, and before I even get into that, a lot of people contacted me when I did the last list and were saying, how come you didn't mention the Golden Octagon or Mark over at TGC and Whiskey? Both of those guys I'm very aware of. They're both really, really good creators. I enjoy their videos. I watch both of them. I talk to Matt at the Golden Octagon all the time. But both of them, they've been doing it a while, and they have, like, you know, a bunch of subscribers. I think Mark at TGC and Whiskey has more than me. So that's not what this is. This is for, like, new people, you know, trying to get out there, and I want to shed some light on their channels. So, you know, those guys are doing fine. They're good. I still watch their stuff. You should watch their stuff. But I have a feeling that if you watch my stuff, you probably already watch their stuff. So this is me trying to highlight some people that, you know, have 20 subscribers, 50 subscribers. Like, they need eyes, and I want to try to help them out. One of my favorite, like, literally, like, I love watching this guy's videos is Brendan MaNiA. I'll link all of this below. I'll post it right here so you can see the link. Basically, Brendan is like, you know, in this recession, in this time when we're all scared to buy shit, he's going crazy buying cards. Like, he is buying like $1,000, $1,500 worth of cards a week, and then he posts like what he's buying. And it's so, like, for me, like, as someone who's like, I just don't have the money to be doing that right now, I love watching his videos and love how he thinks about things. He's really smart. He's buying really low pop cards. He's buying golds, and just, he looks at, you know, he's mainly buying graded cards, and he's really looking at the pop reports. He understands that, you know, 10 years, 5 years from now, there's not many of these cards, and people, you know, when the economy turns around, people are going to want these cards and these fighters, especially as more people know about UFC cards. That's the thing, is like, we're dealing in a place, in a hobby where, like, not many people, there's a ton of rabid fans of UFC, but they have no idea these cards exist. So there's a lot of upside to this if you can buy right now, and he's just down to buy. Like, I think he always talks about, like, working overtime, having some money, and he's just like, I'm just gonna buy cards, and he just, dude, it's so fun to watch. Check it out for sure. Brendan MaNiA, I'll link it below. It's like Brendan MaNiA, but there's some capitals in there. It's, you know, you'll find it. The next channel that I really like that I caught recently is The Fight Queen. The Fight Queen has a UFC channel that's just her talking about UFC fights. That's a different channel than, she has another channel that's called UFC Collection, and it's her opening cards. And she just started that, and there's not many followers, but oh my God, like, you want to see someone like excited to open packs of cards. Like, she goes crazy every time. Like it's really fun to watch. Like anyone, I try to be really excited when I open cards, but you're worried, you're thinking about the money you spent and all that stuff. Like there's just genuine love, like just for all the fighters, and it's a really good time. So the Fight Queens collection is the channel. Check it out. She only had a couple videos at the time I watched it. Maybe she has more, but check them out. Super fun. And lastly is my man Cedric. Cedric, I hope I don't mess up your name, Cedric. Manuba. Cedric lives in the Philippines. I knew of him through Mace Collectibles. You'd always hear about him. Like he's just very active with Mace. He was like a moderator and stuff like that. But talk about a true love for UFC cards. Cedric has it. He makes videos. Some of them are some of them are in English. Some of them are in his native language. And so obviously I can't watch them all, but there's such a true love of the hobby. And again, he lives in the Philippines. It's probably really hard for him to get packs and cards, but the dude just loves this stuff. So, he's talked to me a bunch about things, and I really enjoy watching his videos when he puts them up. He's super busy in life, but when he has time, he does it. Hopefully, Cedric, you put out more videos, and hopefully I get to use some subscribers from this, because I really enjoy when you open packs, or when you talk about your mail days, or even he sheds light on companies in the Philippines that are doing things for cards. So it's really cool. So Cedric Manuba, hopefully I did that right. All right. So those are the three I'm going to talk about this week. If you guys have any others, channels that you like watching, let me know. I'd love to highlight them and talk about them. This is really important to me. It's really hard to get started in this stuff, and I want to help out as much as I can. So that's it. Enjoy those. Check those out. And now we're going to get into Chapter 2. Okay. Chapter 2. Should you buy Panini Instant Rookie Cards? Okay, so I got a Instagram DM from a guy named Charlie Clark. His Instagram is CT_Clark, which is on CT_Clark on IG. Check him out. He's got good stuff and super big into the hobby and interesting guy. And he hit me up and was like, "Hey, wanted to know your thoughts on Panini Instant Cards." And this is really cool. If you guys ever want to do this, hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on YouTube. If you have any questions about things, maybe it's something I can put in a video or just talk to you about. Like, I love talking about this stuff, and he just hit me up, and I knew Panini Instant Cards existed, and I knew they had rookies that you could get before their cards came out, but I hadn't really looked into it. So him highlighting it made me talk about it and think about it and stuff like that. So he said, "Hey, I just bought these Bo Nickel cards," and as I mentioned in a previous video, Bo Nickel looks like he's going to be like a big deal, especially coming in 2023 when I think he's going to start being in product. But he's like, "I just bought a Panini Instant card of his. Like, what do you think about these cards? Like, is this something that I should be investing in?" And I was like, I'm not exactly sure. I don't collect those cards, but I'll look into it. And he's like, "Hey, how about I send you one of these cards?" He bought 10 of them, and he's like, "And then you can talk about it in a video." I was like, "Cool, like that's amazing. I would love to have one of those cards, and I would love to talk about it and think about it." So he sent me this package, and I'll show you right now. He sent me a little note, and it just says, "Joe, I hope you enjoy the cards. I threw a couple extra surprises in here. Consider it a token of appreciation for the great content you create. Keep up the great work. Your friend, Charlie. P.S. Go Cheeto." Go Cheeto, always. So nice of you, Charlie. Honestly, just sending me the Bo Nickel card would have been amazing. The fact that you sent me more cards is even better. I can't. I don't know how to express my appreciation for people that send me stuff. Like I said, as in a few videos, I work hard on these things, and just the fact that people like them is really it makes me happy. And the fact that people are willing to take time to send me packages and write notes, it's just it really touches me. So thank you so much. I'll show you the cards he sent me. There's our Bo Nickel Panini Instant card. And we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about, what I think about these cards. But there you go, Bo Nickel Rookie Panini Instant. And then he also sent me a Cyril Gahn rated rookie card, I love Cirogan. I think he's underrated. I think he's going to be champ in the heavyweight division at some point. It's either him or Tom Aspinall, and I have a lot of cards of both of them. So love his rated rookies. I'm excited for Optic. That's what going to have more rated rookies. And then he sent me this, dude. This is a D-Rod Purple Flash out of 99 rookie card. Like that's a big card. Like that's a really nice thing to send to someone. D-Rod fights this weekend. I hope he wins. I hope he keeps going, especially now that I have this card. I need to look this thing over. I might get it graded. This is a really nice card. This was a very generous thing to send me. So Charlie, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But so now let's talk about Panini Instant. Let's talk about these cards. I'm going to give you some information about these so you know exactly what they are. Panini Instant cards are cards that Panini makes a week after an event. They're not all rookie cards. Sometimes they're, some crazy thing that happened in a fight. Like let's say UFC 280, they would make one where Islam, submitted Oliveira. And so it's not always, a rookie card. It's just cool things that happen in the events. People want a keepsake, so they buy the card. But the really cool thing is that they will put out rookies before rookies exist in their other products. So it's their first true rookie card. And that was interesting to me because I was like, wow, I wonder if those hold value. And also, like, what if you get them graded and you have the first graded rookie card of someone like Bo Nickel or Alex Pereira or, someone, the one that I kept thinking of is these came out last year and Paddy Pimblett had a rookie card in this stuff way before his actual rookie cards, and they were like popular. So I wanted to look into those cards and see if they still hold value and what kind of like return you would get because I'll tell you about the pricing of these things. Okay, they release base cards and limited edition cards. Panini does, and the limited edition cards are like 5 of 5, 1 of 1. Those are really valuable. The base cards are available for 1 week, and the limited ones are available just until they sell out. So obviously if there's just 5, they're going to go quick. You can be notified when these things go on sale from the Panini's UFC newsletter, which I don't get. I'm a Panini member, but I don't think I get their UFC newsletter, which I will from here on out. The limited releases, the 5 of 5s and the 1 of 1s, those prices vary, but the base cards have a set price tier. You can get 1 for $9.99. You can get 5 for $24.99. You can get 10 for $49.99, and you can get 25 for $99.99. The one that spoke to me or that I was thinking about was the 10 for $49.99. That's like $5 a card. That's really good for a card like this. And they're paper cards, so they're probably going to grade well. So I was really curious in what these would do if you sent them to PSA or SGC. And it's hard to say because they're all so new, but you can look back at the Paddy cards, the Paddy Pimblett cards. You can see, did I say Paddy the Pimblett again? Paddy Pimblett cards, you can see how they did and see if these are valuable and if this is a good way to make money. I looked up the Paddy Pimblett cards that are out now. So the problem with eBay, looking at that as far as looking back, it only goes 3 or 4 months. So the earliest eBay sales I was able to look at of the Paddy Pimblett cards that got graded was in August. But so I looked first at the SGC 10 because my first thoughts are like get them to SGC, get them back quick, and sell them. But the SGC 10 only sold for $33 for the Paddy Pimblett card. That's not great. I mean, sure, you get them for $5, you get $33. That's a good increase, but it's still a little low. Then I looked at the PSA 10. A PSA 10 sold in August for $150. That's a $5 card that you could have gotten that went to $150 if you get a PSA 10. So if you get 10 of those and you send them all to PSA, you don't need very many to do 10s, to get 10s, to make a lot of money. So that really convinced me, like, this is a great deal. So, it looks like I missed the boat on the Bo Nickel cards, but from here on out, when I see, someone I think might be a really big star, I might do something like that. Like I said, the only 2 I think for me this year were Alex Pereira and then Bo Nickel. So I missed the boat. They're gone now. I mean, I might be able to buy them raw for a decent price. I might do that too. Even if I have to pay a little bit more than $5 a card, I can get them for $10, $15 a card. That's still a pretty good price. And they're not going to have cards probably until next year. So you have time to get these graded through PSA and make a lot of money. So I think it's a really good play. Thank you for sending it to me, Charlie. I'm going to send this one out. I'm probably going to buy a few more, and really cool. And if you guys have any questions about Panini Instant Cards, I'll try to answer them or research it for you. Yeah, that's it. Let's open some packs now. I have some Prizm, and it's my favorite time in the day to open some cards. Got 2 Panini Prizm packs. I believe, yeah, this is from the same box that I did a couple of videos ago where I opened 3 packs and didn't get shit. So really good chance there could be autos in here. Still trying for the Islam auto. Still trying for the Khamzat auto. Let's go. Come on. Let's do it. Good juju. All right. Here we go, guys. See what we can get. Pack number 1, we have Corey McKenna, rookie. Let's see what we got here. It looks like we have a red wave and a silver? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a silver. Corey McKenna, Max Holloway, Juliana Pena, Steven Peterson. Is this 2 cards? I think it is 2 cards. Man, these are really stuck together. Let's put that over there. Nate Diaz. Oh, that's a purple. Nate Diaz purple. Let's see. We are 84 out of 149. Can't hate on that card at all. Very happy with Nate Diaz's purple card. And we have Damir Ismagulov, Ruby Wave. And we have a Fireworks John Jones, Augusta Sakai, Amanda Nunez, Israel Adesanya, Shavkat Rakhmonov base card with a little bit of stuff. Yep, it's good. It's actually a decent one. And Brad Riddell. Let's see if we can get these 2 cards separated, if it is 2 cards. Is it? No, it's just 1 card, I guess. That's weird, man. It feels like 2 cards, but it's 1 card. Okay. I'll take the Nate Diaz purple. That's a decent card, especially if you can beat Jake Paul. But still hoping for an auto. Let's see if we can get an auto. Come on, auto. This we have, it looks like a silver, and that's it? How do we just have a silver? That seems weird. Huh. Okay. Jorge Masvidal, Jermaine De Radami, Mozar Evloev, Armin Sarukian. Oh, we have the Jack Shore Hyper. That's why we only had a silver. This is not going to be a great pack unless this silver is really good. I mean, the Jack Shore is pretty cool, but he's not doing that hot. Let's see our silver. Let's do the silver at the end. We got a bonus machines of Stipe, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, Neil Magny, LaRon Murphy, Caitlin Chikugian, who lost to Manon Fiorot, Tony Ferguson, and who we got for our... Oh, what do we have here? We have that's the Jack Shore. Same card. Okay. What do we have for our silver? Derek Brunson. That was a shitty pack. Prizm killing me right now. I mean, the Nate Diaz is cool, but I got kind of crushed on that. I have a couple more packs of Prizm coming. Hopefully they do better than that. I really need this. This box is kicking my ass. But anyway, hope you guys liked the video. As always, please subscribe, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. I love you all. I'll see you next time.